But teachers need to improve their knowledge. They need to attend several seminars, they need to read more books, they must go to workshops, they must interact with other people. So college must create such environment where teachers get an opportunity to upgrade their knowledge. They must use computers. How many of us are using e-learning processes in the classroom? Nobody of us are using. Because we are not creating that environment. Only we feel that, oh, if I have to use technology in the classroom, it is something very difficult. It is nothing difficult. In fact, when that 5 crore number is going to come, if we don't use the technology, we are not going to answer that. I tell you, I was in China 3 months ago. Today, Chinese colleges and universities are running in 3 shifts. 24/7/365. They are running by 3 shifts, day, night, day, because the number. But look at our infrastructure, how poorly we are using our infrastructure. Our BA students come in 7 o'clock, 11 o'clock they go out. BCom students maybe 12 o'clock. BSc student maybe 3:30 or 4. And look at our infrastructure, how many classrooms we have, how many other things. Effectively, we are using our physical infrastructure for less than 8 hours. And I need not tell for people who are from Gujarat, investment and return ratio. It is poor. It's really poor. But what is stopping? Our acts, rules, regulations. That means that higher education new act which is coming. We have to keep to see that the new higher education act allows for good colleges to run for 3 shifts. That openness, flexibility has to be the part of the act. Yes, you demand quality. You demand relevance. But you can't say that no chair says that don't come and sit 24 hours. Only deficiency will be teachers. But today, how many teachers after 62 become non-functional? No. A good teacher can teach as long as his mind is good and health is good. Why cannot we bring them and back into the system? Let them retire, bring them back, give them different support. So I don't think that is a problem. It is only this all flexibility. We must keep it in the system. Today, everything is rigid. Supporting staff. They also demand some support because you want libraries to be computerized. But if you don't teach computers to the library science people, how will you want technology to be used in the classrooms? We have to teach laboratory people. So they are also looking for that. Parents. Their demands are very simple. The most simple stakeholder is parent. One, see that classes are held. 2, see that examinations are held in time, results are out in time. And nowadays, 3rd has come, let my child come home safe. Lot of insecurity has come. I think we all are parents. We want our daughter to come back home safe. So parents are looking also at the quality from different angle. Same are the employers. Employers, you know what they are looking. They want quality product. Funding agencies, whosoever is putting money, whether it is UGC or parents who are paying the fees or somebody is giving the donation, they want to see that the money is used for the purpose for which it is given. Professor Chokshi was asking the question, if 1 lakh rupee grant is given and if I don't use it, it is given for a certain purpose. Use it for that purpose. And lastly, the society. So look, there are 7 stakeholders. They are looking at the same point. What is that point? College, education. And their expectations are different. Actually, there was a very famous movie from V. Shantaram, Do Aankhein Bara Haath. Here 14 aankhein, 1 point. And each one of they are demanding something from the system. If that is happening, you are doing your job in quality. In fact, this was the definition which came to my mind when I started working on. I said, what is to be done for complex Indian higher education system? And at one time, it really struck to me that this is the way I should address. And then I correlated it with physics also, being a physicist. See, in physics, I don't know how many of you are in science here? At least one or two? Okay. If you send white light through prism, it splits into 7 colors. That is Indradhanushya. 7 colors. And those 7 colors are in a certain proportion. And if you mix those 7 colors in the same proportion, you get white light. So these are 7 stakeholders. Each one has color. And if those colors mix properly, you get white, Shubhra, Dhaval, Saraswati's color. And that is quality. So you have to balance everybody's aspirations or demand. Or if you have to give me, if I have to give you some other analogy, look in music. There are 7 tunes. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. If all the tunes are in proper, then it becomes music. Otherwise it becomes chaos. So quality is seeing that everybody, every stakeholder is satisfied. And look, it is very important. It's not only what happens in the 4 walls of the classroom. That is where teacher starts interacting. But look at so many things that happen, and I will give you 2 examples, because I think these examples are important, then you will understand why this is important. I am going to take one example of a college hostel, and I am going to take another example of a classroom. You will ask me why I am taking these 2 examples. It's very simple. Each college has a team. Suppose my college has a hockey team, and I want my hockey team to do well. And those students who are staying in the hostel, few of them are the members of that hockey team. So they do practice 6 o'clock in the morning. So their sports teacher is going to come at 6 o'clock in the morning, coach, and going to teach them. That means that child has to get up at 5 o'clock. And then there has to be water in the hostel at 5 o'clock. That means that night watchman must start the pump at 3 o'clock, so that the water is filled in the tank, so that that child can take a bath, can go to the sports. The sports room must be open. Sports facilities must be there. All these small things, if that is available, then your college team is going to do well. Otherwise, you walk into the classroom, the teacher comes, then he asks, where is the key? Then the peon comes running, here is the key. Then he opens the door, 7 o'clock class. The door is open, you go, all the white dust is lying there. Students rub their own tables. 10 minutes are lost. Quality is not only what happens in the 4 walls in the classroom, every component. So it is peon which is important, Rakhwaldar is important, sports person is important, the one who opens the door is important, everybody is critically important. If they do their job well, your institution will run well, and your institution will be doing job in quality. So it is total quality management. Somehow our teachers feel quality means if I am teaching well. Actually they don't do, they do most of the dictation. It is the totality of the picture, and that is what is the total quality. So what is the new method? There are only 3 steps. First, you do your own study. Every component which I talked, you go to the website, all the questions relate to every point which I raised. I gave just 2 examples, but every point is raised. When is your library open? How many students come to the library? You have got a record, and then there is a record.